Hey guys, Bacon here, back with another Java lesson, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys about if and else statement. So this is a very important part. This is a very important part of your Java lesson and learning Java, because without this, 90% of your programs won't work, and even if they do, it's going to be a really long code. Now these are just decision making statements. So I told you guys earlier about a lot of stuff, right? Like, if this is true, then do this, and or if this is true, then do that. So these were the kind of statements I made, right? So today I'm going to be teaching you how these statements were made. So let me just go ahead and just give you a simple example. So let me just go write my main method, public static void main, and string args, and yeah. So I made my string args. Now let me just go ahead and make something like int a equals 20, right? So now what we're gonna do is, it's gonna be like there will be two conditions, okay? And this is the if or else block. That's called if or else block, okay? So this is the condition where you can write if a equals. Now this is an operator I'm going to be talking to you guys about a little later. Okay, just equal right now means it's gonna check, like, does this a equals, like, does this a is equal to whatever's on the right. So double equals mean it's gonna be checking if left is equal to right, and the single means it's gonna assign the values. So if a equals, let's say 15, okay, go inside this block and do whatever I'm writing. So I'm just gonna go system.out.println, and I'm gonna do inside my if block, okay, if block. Okay, now I'm gonna be writing now else. Just go ahead and type system.out.println. okay, so over here it's going to be like inside my else block. Okay, so this is going to be my if or else statement. This is like the basic if and else statement. So let me just go ahead and run this out so that you guys can see. Now it says inside my else block. Why? Because it's going to go here and it's going to be like, wait, does a equals 15? But no, a equals 20. So it's going to go in this else statement. So, and it's going to print out inside my else block. Now this is called the if or else statement. Now what if you have more than two conditions? It's a really simple thing. What you can do is, I can make another one, okay? So I'm just going to write if a equals 15, then print this out. Now else, I'm going to write else if a equals 25, then print out system.out.println, and print out just print out inside 25 block. Okay, that's a weird name, but still. And then I could just write else, or if I want to add more statements, else if a equals 20, then go system.out.println, just go ahead and type out simple stuff. So just write inside my correct block, because this is the correct statement. And you can write else if, but it's not compulsory just to write else if or even else. You can just have a statement just if. So one second, just let me complete it. So this is going to be like system.out.println else. Whoa. So if I run this, Well, it says inside my correct block. Okay, why? Because you know it checks it, this A is being checked and compared everywhere, 25, 20, and then else. Now one more thing we need to remember: whenever we just write else, we do not need to put these parentheses. Else means that it's obviously going to check, like, otherwise if none of these conditions work, just print out this or whatever it's in, or whatever's inside. Now let me just go ahead and show you another example. You know, you do not need to write else all the time with if. Okay, you can just write an if statement and just be like, if a equals 15, then just print out this otherwise we'll see what's gonna happen. Nothing happens, right? There's nothing on the screen, there's nothing over here, so this means it just checked and skipped and there's nothing else. So yep, this okay, you can write even an if statement without an else statement. Now one more thing I would just want to say that let's say I want to put another if inside my if, right? So inside this if I'll put another if, so I'm going to be like if, and then put another statement. Before this I can do anything. Let's say I do int a equals 25. Okay, and I can be like if a equals 25, what you do is you do system dot out dot trend line, okay, and just do inside my if block. That's a weird name, but still. Alright, so let me just go ahead. I mean, of course you got this, right? Whoa, yeah, sorry. Over here I need to put my condition so that it goes inside the if block and prints out this. So first it's going to print inside my if block, and then it's going to print inside my if block. So the code runs like this, and it's going to check with every value. Now what if I say that my int is around like 20, and in my if block, my second if block, I say if I want something like if a is smaller than or equal to. So in programming you write this, okay, if a is smaller than or equal to 25, just print out inside my if block. So if you go ahead and run this, it's gonna check, wait, is 20 less than or equal to 25? Yes, of course it is, and that's why it's gonna go inside and print it out. Now if I just write this, if a is smaller, and if I just create like 25, let's see what happens over here. It's just gonna say inside my if block, and it's gonna skip the statement because you do not write an equal to over here. So I guess it's a pretty easy example, okay, and you do not, okay, one more thing I would like to tell you, that you inside an if else if, you can again start with an if. You do not need to write like else if again. So inside every block a new if can start, okay, and one more thing, you cannot write an else if statement without an if. Like an if statement has to be there. So I guess this is a pretty simple thing. I think it's pretty simple and makes your code more understandable. So I guess that's it for this tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.